guys, welcome to my channel Explore Electronics. So in this video we are going to study the practical uses of single stage amplifier. Means we are going to perform the real, or you can say we are going to use our single stage amplifier in our virtual lab. Here we are using PSpice software to perform this experiment, or practical, you can say anything else. I'm just trying to see that how how we will get our output while when we will use single stage amplifier. Okay, so first of all we will make this one. This is our main circuit. We will use the values or resistance magnitude of this circuit to make our circuit practically. Otherwise we can take any kind of value. Okay, so first of all, to download the version of PSpice Design Manager, I will give you the link of the software in my description of this video. You can easily download it from there. Okay, so first of all open PSpice Design Manager and click here. Now it is a breadboard, as you can see. It is drawing only uh, our circuit. Okay, here we want four register, 1 2 3 4 and 5, fifth one for load one. We want five registers, two voltage supply, two three capacitors and one ground, and our nothing was as transistor. So to get the new part on this software, you have to just easily click on here, click here, get new part. To get register, simply type R and press enter. As you can see, I have got the register. 1 2 3 4 and this fifth one. Now it is connected with my batch. To remove this, you have to simply click the right button of your mouse. It will remove. Okay, we are using this 4 register for potential biasing to stabilize our Q point, operating point. So to rotate it, you have to just simply press cursor R. It will simply rotate. Cursor R, cursor R, cursor R, and cursor R. Now we want capacitor. Same way. For capacitor, type C and press enter. One capacitor we will place here, one parallel with this one, and one for coupling. Means if when we will put the second stage, when we will put multi-stage we will make multi-stage amplifier, then our C3 will work as coupling transistor, sorry, capacitor. Now we want transistor. To get transistor, simply type Q and you will get all the types of transistor present here. Q and 222, and means it is NPN. We are using first one only. See, it is NPN transistor. Now we want to run the circuit. We easily want the supply voltage, DC supply. To get DC supply, type VDC, press enter. We will put our VDC here. Okay, now we need a input signal. Okay, so we will use here sine waves. So to get that, then we simply type VSIN, sine voltage. See, it is here V sine. Description: transist sine voltage source. Place and close. Okay, many of you think that our negative terminal of this battery is ground, but that's not the true. You have to simply type E, G, and D for ground. See, Now it's time to connect the wire. Now it's time to connect the circuit. So to connect it, we need wires. To draw the wires, click here, draw wire. A pencil will give. You have to simply do a simple drawing that you used to do in your uh, junior classes, and you know it is somewhat easy when you will perform it in practical, or when you will do it in your notebook, and it will make error. It happened with me. And yeah, see, I have made a mistake. I have sorted. I have sorted this capacitor. To cut the wire, you have to simply click in the scissor. It means cut. Okay, I will draw it. Well, PSpice is very simple and easy software for students. It is free of cost. While studying any kind of engineering you are doing, basically it is for electronics, electrical, and CS students. Electrical and electronics are must. So if you are electronics or electrical engineering student, either a BTech holder or a diploma holder, you can easily you must use this software because it is very helpful when you are reading theory in the lectures, and it's somewhat made very bore to us. So doing practical in the software when you are free, it will make your knowledge in this field very good. This is our ground wire. Well, there are many other software which provide free of course, but personally I think that PSpice is very good and easy to download. To rotate it, simply press cursor bar. See, you can see that here are somewhat blue, which easily means that you are rough the stuff. It is just like your drawing board. We are using R1, R2, R3, and R4 transistor as potential biasing that we used to study in classrooms. Okay, now this one will connect like this. See, it is you have to connect it simply like this. Our wire is somewhat big, no problem. Uh, Connect uh, a pin transfer capacitor with the circuit. As we know that it's one will connected with load. Okay, done. Don't forget ground because it can cause many reverse effect in the circuit. Last but not the least, this will connected with the plus voltage of our battery. Our circuit is ready. To zoom it, simply press zoom in button. uh, yeah, sufficient. Now we will change the attributes of the components present here. Okay, so first we will change our input signal. Well, I will type here input signal. To type any text, you have to do simply here input signal. Simple. Save, press input signal and do it somewhat big. Yeah, input signal. See, this V2. It is our input signal. Just you have to rename it. Then click here. Edit attribute. Package reference designer. Just do it input. and it will help when you will see the output graph of this amplifier, single stage amplifier. And now we will change the our input signal configurations. Simply type press here, edit attributes, okay, and V of voltage of 0. Voltage amplification, we are assuming 10 millivolt. It is not compulsory to use 10 millivolt. You can use any. Where let's say we are using 10 kilohertz signal in our this single stage amplifier. Yeah, correct. Okay. Okay. Capacitor. Let's to change the value. You have to simply you have to just press here this box and edit attributes. Let's we are using 2.3 microfarad. Uh, let's say here we are using 2.5 microfarad. Here let's say 2.5 microfarad. Yeah, sufficient. Now we will give it R1. See, we are assuming the circuit, so our R1 is 20 kilo ohm. Okay, so give it 20 kilo ohm to 0k, sufficient. And R3 is 3.6 kilo ampere. Nice, 3.6 ohm. Never forget the units of the circuit, because if you are an engineer, if you are an engineering student, and you must know all the SI units of the uh, fundamentals quantities, physical quantities. Here we are in circuit, we have seen that it is 1.2. Let's say we will put 1.5. R4 uh, R4 is always less, so we will give it 224. If you have to perform this practically with the use of breadboard, actually it is also a breadboard, but if you have to do it practically, you can easily do it. All the components you will get in near market of your city. It is a RL, load voltage, load resistance 10k. VDC will be 12-volt battery we will use here. As you can see, our circuit is ready. Our values are here. Now we will put the markers. To put the markers, you have to just simply click here voltage, yeah, or lever marker. Here we will find the voltage, and here we will find the voltage. Okay, just click on this marker and click edit attributes and change the value. Keep it input. Okay, and this one output means what will be the voltage of our output. Okay, output. See our input signal. This one we have changed the attribute. Our amplitude is 10 milliampere, so obviously this voltage marker will be 10 milliampere, but we will find the voltage marker on the outer side, means whether our the circuit is doing amplification of signal is correct or not. Okay, if you have to measure the current, okay, then you have to just click here. It is not opening right now. First of all, to run the circuits, you have to just simply click on here, click it here, simulate. wait, before running you have to save your file. Single stage amplifier. Actually, I made a lot of amplifier with the help of this software. It is very good. See, as you can see, our netlist is not created. This is please find message viewer. Before running your software, this pop-up always come. As you can see that error systematic floating pin C2, our capacitor C2 pin 2. That is something wrong in our this C2. Okay. Uh, so to analyze, we will uh, click here setup analyze bias point, and we need transist. Means we need in how much time second we want. Suppose 0 milliseconds to 1 millisecond. I know it's very short period, but when you will see the graph, you will not tell that. And there is something mistake that floating pin C2 pin 2. What is a mistake? Well, everything is correct. Yes or no? Yes. All voltage supply, input voltage. Then why are list? Then why it is not? There is something. Systematics. Floating pin C2 pin 2. Well, yes, I got the mistake. See here, our transistor is directly connected with the C2, the second pin of our capacitor. So just cut this wire and make another one that it will go middle of this. Okay, and keep this name here. Correct. Now let's run it. See, our messenger is created. Our netlist is completed, and this is our output. So as you can see that this green line VR5, it is VR5. Where is R5? R5 is here. VR5 voltage at R5 resistance. This green is line is showing that, and red input voltage, basically input. We have name it input. See, it is input. So as you can see when you will zoom it, our input was 10 milliamp 10 millivolt. Okay, 10 millivolt. As you can see, as we know that our input was 10 millivolt, but now our output is around, just zoom out, it is uh, above 1 volt. So hence we can easily say that our circuit, our amplifier really amplified our function, really amplified our signal. Okay, so here we got that our voltage is amplified. So okay, and as I have told you that we are taking very small time period, 0 millisecond to 1. Now just skip it here 10. Now you will see there will nothing wrong, but now see the output of C. In electronics engineering, we analyze the circuit in nanoseconds, and nanoseconds is 0 to 1 nanoseconds. Nowadays we are using picoseconds, that is 0 to 1. So our uh, graph is very big, and even though there are so many lines, not a big problem, same. Okay, so when uh, now we will write it, now we will check current. Okay, first of all, to check the current mapper, just simply click here. this and this one. Okay, as we know that current is very low in the circuit, so when you will not notice that. Okay, so run it. Netlist is completed. See, you can't even see. Just first of all, change this. Okay, now run it. See, very hard. Okay, we will just remove this voltage lever or voltage meter. We will remove it. Now we will get the now you will get the current. See, C1 current means input, R5 output. See, as you can see that in C1 our input current is somewhat, it is between it is near with 0 ampere only. See, this is our input current, but our circuit has amplified and now see our output, it is going above 100 microampere. So this is what we want. It is our output. Red line is showing output R5. Okay, see, R5. Now you have to measure the current in each and every part, and you can easily do it. I don't know why this is not working. So here, our this is how our circuit works in practically. Our theory is always correct. See, now it is, there is nothing. Now we will run. We will see now. Now let's see what we will get. We will get nothing because we are doing nothing. We are not analyzing any kind of things. I hope you like the video. I hope you understand what I mean to say in this video. All the things, all the photos that the circuit photo, uh, background, not this one, register. It will be provided in the description of this box. That how to download this software link will be provided in the description box. I hope you understand it. And my channel name is Explore Electronics. You must explore electronics engineering. It's very interesting and wonderful. You will love this one. So this is for this section. I hope you are doing well and have a good day. Thank you.